Welcome to SBM Forms, and thank you for taking the time to watch this short video on how double submission forms work in the Pupils module. So double submission forms are when emails go to more than one person in the school and require more information. So we're going to head over to your school online form account and locate your pupil forms. You should already have completed the information in your school information section. So in Look Up Pupils, so for the purposes of this form, we're going to use pupil injury risk assessment. So the system will be looking in here to find out who your medical officer is. You should also have completed your school emails so that the system can look up the numbers, so that when the reviewer is completing the form, they can locate their email from the drop-down box. So we're going to head back to your pupil forms folder and we're going to locate the pupil injury and illness risk assessment. We're going to click on form link, and here's your form. So you would send this form to a pupil who's going to return to school following perhaps maybe breaking their leg. So you'll remember to highlight the URL, copy the link and paste that into either an email to the parent or text that link out to the parent. So the parent will complete the form detailing the information that they know about the incident. When they can click submit, they'll be presented with a page like this, which tells them exactly what's going to happen with this entry. So on submission, an entry is going to be sent to the medical officer, and in some schools it will be the medical officer that would complete the review with the child and the risk assessment, but maybe in others it might be more appropriate to send it to somebody who's working more closely with that child. So the medical officer will receive an email like this, prompting them to edit the shared entry when they meet with the parent. The medical officer could equally email this on to the member of staff that is going to complete the review. So when they click edit shared entry, the form will appear again with all the information that the parent has entered. They'll click show risk assessment and find their name from the list of the school emails that I showed you earlier. They'll work through the risk assessment and note any further actions. When they get to the bottom of the risk assessment, an action plan is produced. They can sign and submit the form. When they submit the form, a copy goes back to the parent and back to themselves, and they can then forward this on to key people that work with the child in the school setting, for example their class teacher, maybe their teaching assistant. So thank you for taking the time to watch this short video on how double entry pupil forms work. We hope you're enjoying your forms. Thank you for taking the time to watch this short video on double entry pupil forms.